What's up, money growers? Jacob back here with another video talking credit cards, right? It's kind of a big topic on this channel in case you didn't know. Credit cards, all that kind of stuff, unsecured, or in this case, secured credit cards. This video is going to be a little more specific today because we're going to be talking about a secured credit card. This comes from Navy Federal Credit Union, everyone's favorite credit union, right? So we're going to be talking about the nRewards card today, okay? And this is unique because of the 6 cards Navy Federal has, this is the only secured one. I'm sure some of you started with this card with Navy Federal, so if you did, I'd actually really like to hear about it down in the comments section below because I have one credit card with Navy Federal and I've never had the nRewards. So if any of you guys actually have had this card, I'd really like to hear what you got to say about it down below in the comments section. So we're going to go through this card today, what it offers, who it's for, particularly if you're trying to build credit, right? Who it's for, and then we'll talk about a double dip, like a hack you can do if you're trying to build credit and you want to do it through Navy Federal. And then we'll also talk about civilians joining Navy Federal, okay? Because a lot of people think it's just military that can get into, these credit unions. No, civilians can get in too. So we're going to cover the whole thing. We've got a lot to do. Hit the like button and let's jump into it. Now, first thing, of the 6 credit cards Navy Federal has, they do have the Visa Signature Flagship card. That's actually the only one that I have with them. I applied for that one first. It's the only one I have right now. Maybe I'll get more, maybe I won't. I'm not sure. But they do also have a Platinum card. They have the nRewards card that we're talking about today. That's the secured card of the 6. It's the only one. Then they have the More Rewards, the Go Rewards, and the Cash Rewards. So if you couldn't tell, those are all rewards cards, along with the Flagship card as well. So as we go through this, the secured card. So it's a secured card, so obviously it's best for establishing credit. So if you have no credit at all, you're brand new to trying to build your credit, it can be a great option for you. If you are a new credit card user, or if you're trying to rebuild credit, okay? If you've had credit issues in the past with all kinds of stuff and you want to rebuild credit, this is probably where you're going to be starting at. Now, keep in mind, if you're brand new to credit, the chances of you getting denied for this card are like slim to none. If your credit is really bad from the past, then it's a possibility you could get denied when you apply for this card. But, it's got to be fairly bad for that to happen. Now, the interest rate is 18%. That's as high as Navy Federal goes on any of their cards, is 18%. Now, the fees, there's no annual fee, no balance transfer fee, no foreign transaction fee, and no cash advance fee, which is why lots of people really love Navy Federal. Rewards, you get $1 for every, $1, excuse me, 1 point for every dollar that you spend on the rewards, okay? And these rewards, there's no limit on them. You can redeem them for cash, statement credit, gift cards, merchandise, right, through the shop through their portal. You got cell phone protection, you have rental car coverage and things like that. With all the cards, they do have the 24/7 access to stateside member reps, the ability to freeze and unfreeze the card, liability protection, fraud notifications, and access to your credit score. Now, who can apply? We'll talk about, of course, all the military members, right? No matter which branch you're in, you can apply. So whether you're active duty, reserve, National Guard, anything like that. If you're in DEP, you can apply. You can get in. If you're ROTC, officer candidate, veteran retiree, you can get in. Okay, family members, parents, grandparents, spouses, siblings, children, including adopted and stepchildren, grandchildren, household members. So if you're a roommate of someone who's in the military, you can do that as well to get in. Now, also what you want to keep in mind too, as we go through this, if you're a DoD civilian employee. So civilian employee, you support, the armed forces, right? You're assigned to an installation, contractor, retiree, or that kind of thing, then hey, you can get in as well. Now, minor membership. This is open to existing members who are also a parent, grandparent, or guardian of a minor. So children, like we said earlier, and then grandchildren. So, say this also applies to, say, even if you're an adult and you had a grandparent who was in the military, then you can use their DD-214. You can get access and join Navy Federal Credit Union that way. So that's who can join, okay? Now, talking about the nRewards card, here's something you want to keep in mind with Navy Federal. You can have up to 3 credit cards with Navy Federal, okay? So 3 credit cards total. So of the 6 you're looking at on the screen right here, if you have 3 credit cards, then or 2 credit cards, even 1 credit card, the total limit you're going to get is up to $80,000, okay, between all 3. So the Visa Signature Flagship, that by itself can go up to an $80,000 limit. So if you just have that 1 card and it goes up to $80,000, you work the limit up to that point, that's it, you're done as far as credit cards Navy Federal. If you get, you have your nRewards card and say, you graduate it to, you do well, you graduate it to like, Go Rewards, Cash Rewards, something like that. Then you can get, have that unsecured card. You can get 2 others. And again, across all 3 of those, it can be up to $80,000 in credit limit. All the other unsecured cards go up to $50,000. Now, with the secured card, typically after about 3 months of you showing that you're being responsible with the money, and you do have to put in at least, a few $100, a couple $100, few $100 with the card. I think you go up to 5,000. So I think it's 200 all the way up to 5,000 is what you can put on there, but it's your own cash. Okay. Hence the name secured, because it's your money. It's your cash going onto the card. So you're really just using your own cash to build your credit and show that you're responsible. Typically after about 3 months, if you're doing well, they will increase your limit without you having to put any more money in. Also, typically after about 6 months to a year, they will graduate it to an unsecured card. If you've been responsible, it means making payments on time. You're not getting crazy with your utilization. You're not spending every dollar that's on the card and that kind of thing, okay? So you want to keep that in mind when it comes to this card, and then you can graduate to an unsecured card, but the most you can have with Navy Federal is 3 credit cards. Now, when we're talking about something like establishing credit, new credit, rebuilding credit, here's a hack that is fairly common, or fairly popular, I should say, with Navy Federal, particularly circling around here on the YouTube world, is what people do. They also have another secured product called a pledge loan, okay? So what people will do with the pledge loan is they'll put up, say they'll get like a $250 pledge loan, and it's backed by your own cash, okay? So you have to be a member. It's backed by your own cash, and you'll set up, say you want a $250 pledge loan. You put your own cash in, and you want to pay it off over 6 months. Well, what people will do is they'll put in the $250, and then, shortly after that, they'll pay off like, 200 of it. Or, that'll be back $250 loan, and they'll pay off like $200 of it like right away. Okay. That's what they'll do. And then they'll set up automatic payments for the last, 5-6 months that they have to make. Okay. So they'll put in $250. They'll take out, or they'll, set up for $250, pay off 200 right away. And then they'll take that $200 and use it to open up a secured card. So this is a bit more common if you're someone who has to rebuild their credit, because like I said earlier, it's possible to get declined for the nRewards secured credit card if you've got really bad credit already. If you're brand new to credit, you should be fine applying for it. So what some people will do though with the pledge loan is they'll use that, and then so they'll take the $200, open up a secured card. Now you have 2 products with Navy Federal, 2 secured products, but nonetheless you have 2. So, you've got the loan, and now you have a credit card where each month you're showing you can be responsible and you're making payments. So when you've only got like, $50 left in the loan, every month you'll be paying off, $10 or whatever it is to get that paid off. You'll pay just a little bit of interest. People pay like, we're talking, a few dollars or less in interest when they do that. So for 6 months, they've now got a loan payment that helps fatten up their credit profile a little bit. Now, also in 6 months, is a good chance you can get your credit card to graduate to an unsecured card. And in 6 months, you're really, set up pretty nicely to start building out your credit or to be rebuilding your credit. So that's a double dip for you. That's a hack you can use, is, basically a way to get double the value out of, using the same $250 with Navy Federal. So this can be a great way to start off building your credit and rebuilding your credit. Some of you have ever done this. Tell me about it down below, or anything else you've ever used to rebuild your credit with Navy Federal or with any other tactic. Please help other people out down in the comments section, because even this age of the internet, man, there's a lot of people who are really just on their own, searching all over the place to try to find information to help them out in the process. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There's the subscribe icon here at the end. I'm happy to have you here on the channel. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this and spend part of your day with me. So please subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and I will see you guys again soon.